We like old adverts.
Hello and welcome to another episode of We Like Old Adverts. I've got Joe physically right next to me and Jim spiritually right next to me.
Oh,
yeah, that was kind, wasn't it?
Right.
That was kind because I don't mean it. Today we've got an excellent advert from the BT brand. But first I'd like to ask you all a heartfelt, please subscribe, like, share, all the YouTube stuff. We'd really appreciate it. And let's watch the BT brand have a fantastic effort.
I could tell you really meant that.
I dug from my boots for that one for you.
It's so much better watching this live, I've got to say. Yeah.
I'm jealous.
What's this groove called under my nose?
Philtrum. We call this your Philtrum.
Yes, sir, I'll be with you in one moment. Note the size and condition of it. Here we go now. I'm a fishy pie. There's one up there for the lady, 5 up there for the gentleman. It's all got to go, and so am I.
This is our prototype. We try to make it as user-friendly as possible. We need to know what you people think of it. Tell me if it's too light, whether you can get at the buttons all right. Just give us your input. Thank you.
I love being a mum. But does anyone else sometimes feel overwhelmed?
Did anyone here go to St. Margaret's School, Tobago in 1952?
Randolph?
Hector Blake?
Hello. I'm looking to meet someone. Initially for friendship. I enjoy Thai food and reading trashy horror novels. Age, height,
The more connections we make, the more possibilities we have. Discover how BT is helping all of us make new connections.
That is a good one.
It is a good one.
That's strong.
Me and Joe were sat on the couch the other day and it came up, didn't it? And we both quoted it at the same time. We both went, Philtrum. We call this our Philtrum. And then we thought, like, cool brothers.
Yeah.
With mega cool brothers.
Do you remember it, Jim?
No, I don't. I mean, I sort of remember bits of it in like a sort of vague, way, but I don't remember it that clearly. I think like the idea of it is they've accidentally described Google, haven't they, as it is now? But I prefer their version where like someone gets back to you. It's not an algorithm. It's a person.
Yeah.
Everyone sits and watches every question posed to a chat room or whatever, search engine. Yeah. I like that. There's another advert with the realities of the internet now, full of pervs on the dark internet. Yeah, some very different answers to those questions.
And a lot of the time the answers are just lies. They're just really harmful lies.
They didn't predict trolls at all, did they?
No,
you agree with the sheep think consortium of a Philtrum, dear? Yeah, you cook libtard. Yeah.
Connor, I know you're quite passionate about the idea that in 2002 you couldn't buy fresh fish off the internet.
Yeah. Why are they making out like fishmongers can go online and just sell their wares? It doesn't happen. It's the one thing I can think of. Even a butcher could probably sell their meat online because it could stay fresh. Fishmonger, you've got no chance. It'd stink in one day. It'd stink.
Back then. There is no infrastructure for it back then. No chance.
It'd never happen. Never in a million years.
Also, the guy's a fishmonger and they're a fisherman. Why? Like, that's not what they're market for, is it? It's a completely different thing.
Maybe they could buy it to take a picture with it and then sell it on. Pretend I'm more into Mothers Unite. That's a good bit. Does anyone feel overwhelmed? And it's like, I am mum tickers.
Yeah. I like the little Katie Hopkins type woman at the end who's dating. She seemed all right, didn't she?
And the two indie Britpop fellas who, how are they at the top of that thing? There's no way they could climb to the top of that.
I like to see them as working class lads because they're nicking tickets. They aren't paid to get in there. They're like jumping over the fence at Glastonbury. And she's clearly a Tory, so I don't think they'd get on. I don't think her and that fella who like
but he's smitten though.
Like that, yeah.
He looks really familiar, the actor, and I don't know what's wrong.
You saying that will definitely mean that it's going to get answered below the line. So thank you in advance. I don't know. It was only a very quick one. I don't know if you spotted it, but when the Tobagoan, I don't know what the demonym is for someone from Tobago, but the man from Tobago asking who was in my school then, there's just a brief moment where a collection of goths can't believe what's happening.
Randolph?
Danny Filth loves Friends Reunited. He goes like,
yeah. They've oversimplified it of BT because there's definitely a paywall in front of that. That bloke from Tobago's going, oh, is there anyone there? Yeah, 50 quid a month. That's how that'd work now.
I think you meet your mates again.
Yeah. Oh, do you love your family? Yeah, if you want to know them, 50 quid a month.
We have just put adverts on that. Yeah. We should get some mid-roll adverts in.
Yeah,
it'll be all right. Yeah. I think that woman, you're saying the Katie Hopkins one, she's clearly like the nascent innocence and joy that people had with dating online early on. There's none of that kind of dick pic fatigue that a lot of people have gotten out. You know, they put a heartfelt gesture out there and all they get back are dick pics. And
could you imagine if that bloke sat on top of the thing? Do you like her? And he's just...
And his mate's just like, what are you doing? It's like, honestly,
at Katie Hopkins.
I'm a pioneer, mate. I like as well when she says
hello
and it says back. Now, I don't want that. I don't want that from the search engine.
I don't want the rest of the world to see. I don't want all my exes to see that I'm this single. Thanks.
What if you question something embarrassing like, how have I caught thrush? Or like, what is this mark on my sheets? That kind of thing. What if it's something embarrassing, but you do need the internet to find out what?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want a stadium of people going, get some yogurt on it.
It's moving though. It was a good advert, I thought. It's kind of
bit long,
sweet, bit long,
bit
but
long,
sweet.
You could have cut the fishmonger bit for me. Don't need it, and you know it's not believable.
That could have been a lovely DVD extra, like a little Easter egg. You press the enter button at a certain point, and it pops up with that.
I'm convinced that those goth lads would have had a bigger part. I don't think you. I don't think you go to the
online.
How do I hide a dead body?
Pirating things. I think.
Yeah,
I'd love to pirate Napsters. Was that what you call them? Napsters, like hipsters, Napsters.
No, you didn't call them.
No one ever called them that. It should take off though.
Yeah, 20 years after the fact, Connell's got a nickname for these villains.
Yeah. So thanks very much for watching to the end of another fantastic episode of We Like Old Adverts, the only channel where you can like old adverts too, along with me, Joe, and James Campbell.
Hello.
What a lovely end to a lovely episode. Thank you and good night.
Philtrum. We call this